A quick message before the video starts. You may be interested in a few books I've written. These are dark comedies about murder, love, society, and sex. For more details and to download the books, visit the website.
Alright, we're back once again in Newcastle asking members of the public. This time we're asking them, what do you think it would be like to live in a Muslim country?
I don't know, I think it would be good. I've been to Turkey and I really enjoyed it. I really like it. I think I would probably like to live in a Muslim country.
As a woman and as a white woman, I feel like it would kind of be a bit scary. I feel like some of my rights would be taken away from what I would get in more Western countries. And I also feel like I'd be limited in what I could do as like a future career from what I want to do in, say, like the UK.
Lots of things would be different, not just the food, obviously the religion's different, so what you wear and how you respect, different ways of respect and showing your respect towards people.
I think it's good. I think obviously everyone should be entitled to have their own freedom of religion and thoughts on these things, but it can be detrimental in some aspects, like the treatment of women or the treatment of homosexual people, but that is often blown out of proportion due to media.
In a more conservative country, I think I would struggle. Compound on that the fact that I don't identify as male, so I would no, it's fine. We hadn't talked about it, so I'd have to be either hiding that aspect of myself to get around unstigmatized, or just have to deal with the stigma and the possible repercussions. I don't think that would be particularly easy.
And what about maybe like a country like Saudi Arabia that's known for being a bit more strict about these things?
I'm not really sure. I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be different for other people, but for me, I think it'll be alright. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think maybe if I was a woman, I might think differently, but I don't know. I think it'd be pretty similar to here, probably, for me.
What do you think it would be like to live in a Muslim country?
I think coming from where I come from, it would be stricter, but I think the crime rate is in this country and things like that, I think it would be a lot better in a Muslim country. I think there's certain aspects of it with their religion where life would be a lot better and a lot easier and everyone would get along a lot better. But on other hands, come from where I come from, it would be a lot stricter and harder for us to get used to.
What about alcohol?
Isn't it like strict with like Muslim and stuff? I would miss the alcohol, not gonna lie. You know.
You blue-witted.
I just think it'd be okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any much different from here?
Well, I would think it would be cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever lived in a Muslim country?
No.
What do you think it would be like?
I think it would be awesome to see like my heritage and my like people that like are the same as me as Muslims, and also like having a great experience inside that country.
I imagine that if there are prohibitive laws, there would be people who feel like very ill at ease, very kind of not able to live the way they want to live, not able to take advantage of the community in the way that they'd like to.
It's probably not as bad as we're told it is, but it's not like probably that good sometimes, like in some aspects.
It's very extreme, the viewpoints that we've got, but I think the average person just the same as anyone else.
Yeah. Aye.
Some of the religious leaders are extreme, very extreme.
And do you have any thoughts about Islam in general?
I've got a lot of Islamic friends. I'm pro-Islam.
Do you have any general views about the religion?
No, not really. No. That and Christianity are about on par with each other. For myself, I wasn't raised religious. I see them both very similar. Good standards for living.
I don't mind religion. I mean, people can believe what they want. You know what I mean? Like, if you're part of that religion, like, and it's your belief, as long as you're not enforcing it on other people, then like there's not really any problem. Do you know what I mean?
I don't really mind what anybody's particular faith is, as long as their belief isn't impacting on the freedoms of others. So personally, I think that religion and spirituality is completely fine as long as it is that personal. It's not trying to actively control or undermine others.
I think all religion is silly.
Yeah.
There should be no religion in the world, just people.
If you're a Muslim, I've got no problem against you. That's all I'm saying.
I work with children, so I work with children of all different sort of backgrounds, religions, stuff like that.
Yeah.
To me, everyone is individual, unique, and I appreciate everything about each person. So like I'd rather get to know a person. It doesn't really matter where they're from, what their religion is. If they're a good person, they're a good person.
Yeah.
I've read a small amount of the Quran. I have a copy. I think that religion fills in a kind of a need that humans that we are have. We all have this need to know answers and to know what the bigger questions kind of pertain to. So.
Right, yeah, I'm not religious, but I don't really. People can believe what they want to believe. I'm not that bothered.
Well, just asking, like, what do you think it would be like to live in a Muslim country?
A Muslim country?
Yeah.
I think it would be better than living here. Because Muslims, they pray every day, they pray to God, and I love them.
Yeah. Cheers, thanks.
Love that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, lad.
Thank you.
See you. Okay, that was the UK, and now we're going to be over to Morocco soon to see what they think about what it would be like to live here.